I'm trying to remember her name. Oh, it's her cousin. It's cute. Does it start with a P? What does it start with? What does it start with? Give me a clue. Give me a clue. What is the little girl's name start with? It's like pie? No. Starts with a P. It's not Paige. It's not pie. Dang it! I remembered it started with a P though. I was right about that part. Pearl. Thank you, Fantasia. I remember it being a cute little name, and I liked it. Oh, and for those of you who didn't know, my new nephew's name is Dresden James. Dresden after what my dad and I know to be a very cool character in a series of books. Yeah, the initials are DJ. It's perfect. And I love the way my brother and sister-in-law have done the names for their kids. They would not tell anybody. Day of, they would give everyone 3 initials of their top 3 names. They'd each start with an initial, and they'd wait to name the baby when they see it. So everyone guessed on Facebook. There was like strings of it. It was great. Nobody got Dresden though, but somebody did guess DJ, and he was probably the closest. And someone guessed James, which is weird because Jay was not part of it. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, I'm a proud uncle. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. It wasn't you. It doesn't matter. Might as well have been me. What? Oh man, is this where I forget everything? I can't believe that something like this has happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. So this is where she was channeling somebody, and that somebody killed someone? Since she said it might as well have been me? What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed this makes me? Do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at the weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Is that what the girl said? I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. But that's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve, calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. This is the most expensive piece of clothing I have, and I didn't buy it. It was a gift. It's like I want to say it was a $200 jacket they got. That like everyone pulled together and got it for me for Christmas. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Your hair's turning gray. Got it. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives? Oh yeah, dude, you're screwed. No, that's not, that's not even a small, I'd be upset over one. Whoa. You're the doctor at, it's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yeah, yes, I heard you. I agree it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It's her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 people. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into an accordion model. Dang. So who's that? That's right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about it. A year ago? Wait. So this happened a year ago. And he's complaining about it now. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Oh, so they used the dead person as a scapegoat. Dicks. Why would I? No. Now I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? Yeah, why does he know about Maya? I hear you were working under her for a little while. He's oh, he means Mia. Wait, hey, wait a second. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Wait, oh, what? Huh? No, she's legal now, it's good. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. Oh, God. Phrasing. Sorry, I didn't think that was going to be back-to-back. I have an acquaintance who knows about these things, mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? And I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling! I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us. It's the Force. That's what she told me. I guess she learned to accept her responsibilities and became an adult. Sorry, I'm a lonely man. You're gonna get plenty of that in this game. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. Condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? Fair. And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Nice. Get to go to a hometown. I want to see Pearl. See the cute little rascal. And if I remember, she's stronger than Maya. I think, right? Oh, this is the Karain village. There she is! Hi! Well, hello there. Bye. What an odd little girl. Wait up, Pearly! Pearly, yeah. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up. Not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I'd known you were this close, I'd have visited more. Okay, that's actually on Phoenix. That's his fault. He should have looked that up. Okay? He should have... that's his fault. 2 2 hours is still a distance. That's fine. But that's his fault. He needs to take responsibility. You're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong. She's 18. She's fine. Bam. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. Where would this even be in California? That's 2 hours by train. I want to say LA was around an hour and a half, 2 hours from San Bernardino. So maybe there? It's a guess. I only remember really like a long time. I was born in California. A long time ago that we would make like a trip to LA for some reason. And we were mostly in San Bernardino or Redlands. I feel like that would be a long time. And I've never actually traveled by train. I'd love to. Freaking Harry Potter made me want to do trains. And my friend never gets on a plane because he has fear of heights. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going so well for you. What's up, Bureau? Looks like you finally became a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. But in this case, do you really know the messy story behind it? Behold the power of Maya Intelligence Network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Grant's part, right? Dr. Gray's part. And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway? The tabloids. Find new sources. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all of it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. It's too scary, even for me. I guess so. Fair. So, this is your hometown. I mean, it looks nice. Good, landscape. Yep. Crane Village. But I've heard the people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium? Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. It's probably true, since the Fae ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of the village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. I could make a whole rant on the comment. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw her. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearl Faye. She's my cousin. The Don't Forget Delta? Oh man, I might have... I was gonna have... Man, now you got me thinking about phone ringtones. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin. Wait, then that means... Is she also a... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. Let's see. Maybe I do want a Deltarune ringtone and then an objection text notification. Sriracha, happy Sunday. I will. Thank you for coming and say good luck. I will say hi to Pearls. Absolutely. She's adorable. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. Nah, it's not you. I got drilled into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Green Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt, duh. Cousins, come on. Come on, Nick. I gotta get going. It's time for my channeling to start. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. All right. Good luck, Maya. Thanks. Cool beans. Well, at least she's still in the same perky Maya. What is this? Giant rock seems to be reaching for the sky. Reach for the sky. Written on a beat-up old sign. Looks like the giant rock is called the Terrain Boulder. Really complex explanation, but it's long. But long story short, it's a big stone for spirits to live in. Okay. Rustic, thatch-roofed houses where the other villages live line the street. Villagers line the street. Ooh, I can read. We need that emote. Ooh, spiff read. Ooh. They're nowhere near as large as nice as the manor in the front of me, though. It's kind of odd that I don't see any other villagers walking around. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is the Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. It's pretty big. Oh, let's just go. It's very pretty. It's a dojo. Do they do, like, dojo training? Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm glad you showed. It's nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. Can't believe they allow such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. Oh, that was nice of him. Okay, that was nice. Cool. Hold on, I'll look at it. Oh, so this is the manor. Meditation room, winding way, side room, channeling chamber. Cool. So someone's gonna die here, probably, and we're gonna have to figure it out. Can't get that little bit. Get no ball sack. Well, you're gonna have a little bit of fuzziness when you're on that kind of game, that kind of screen. Ball sack. I don't have another light. I only have two. Ball sack. Okay. Teach me something good. What are you gonna do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. Signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Yeah, because everyone who reads that tabloid is gonna say, oh, he went to a far-off village, had somebody channel the dead person, who then wrote it. Remember Pearl shipping Maya and Nick? Yeah, I think that's safe to ship, like, 100%. Oh, I see. So, how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Karain School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya Fey is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Master Misty, I think is her name, the mom. Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Sure. This one? Door leads to channeling chamber. So if that leads to the channeling chamber, we are in meditation. And so that little door to the right is winding way. The iron on this door was tempered, making it very solid. Looks like there's a strong lock on this door to top it off. Special channel chamber. Take a look. Oh my god. Like a room just full of lit candles would just freak me out a little bit. Just a little bit. Like a fire hazard be screaming in my head. Strange atmosphere. Flickering lights. Guess they're candles. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I have heard much about you from Mystic Maya. Is that so? Well, that's right, she has a title. I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. I'm trying not to make her sound too much like Lana. But Lana's not in this one, and I'm a guy, and I can't do a lot of girl voices, so get used to it. Don't tell me you've already forgotten. Was it not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you surely not have won. First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? The past is the past, though. Let us speak on the present now. Thank you. I don't like you already. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir! Yes? Dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I asked a question. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood? Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining? What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Karain channeling technique. Okay then. Where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Though a woman of the Fey clan, I am merely a member of a branch family. What? Okay. It is as it sounds. For a member of the branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Karain school. So how strong are you? It's a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the Master's. That's how it is. Okay. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing. So, this is the room, the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I suppose you'd mind if we observed the session. Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. Secrets of the Karain techniques could not be seen by just anybody. I never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before, and in front of court. It is also for your safety, good sir. If something were to go wrong, that is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. Oh, that's what the lock is for. Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd... She is my daughter. Now then, what is it you were going to say? What a cute daughter you have! A pure heart that knows not the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Not like I had a chance to anyway. Must insist and stress that do not let it occur. Okay, geez. Freaking creepy. I'm an attorney. Good sir. I'd like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. Yeah, okay, that's great. Yeah? Examine. This folding screen is really showing its age. All the edges are a bit tattered. Lettering is fading too. I think I recognize a few characters on here. Kurain. Pretty sure that's what it says. We Maybe I'll ask Maya about it later. This is an altar? Whatever it is, it feels very important. They're like object, cloudy reflective surface. Like a crystal ball, basically, I think. Good sir, I wonder if you would please not touch the sacred objects. These objects are being offered to the spirits. Spirits, you'd be cursed. Surely didn't have to talk down to me. Not that much of an idiot. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels on the flooring. Straw on the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity in the air. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dark. Enter place for murder to happen. Slide to left. Medium room is on the other side. Giant iron lock. Feels like a curtain that separates the normal world from the spirit one. What is that? It's not important because it won't let me click it. Is there one on this side? Oh, there is. What is it? Is it like going into the ceiling? What is it doing? Oh, also, just in case, I'm going to see if this makes a difference. Maybe a little bit? Maybe a little bit. Anything we need to talk about? Nope. I'm done with you. Let's go, winding way.